Hello everyone, it's Pam here with Tattered Paper and Lace, and guess what? It is time for week 27 of the Margarete Miller Weekly Challenge. So I'm going to do that for you today. Let me just first off say thank you so much for those who have been coming and watching and commenting. I thank you so very much. I really do appreciate the comments and you watching. If you've just joined me, welcome and thanks for coming along. And so let's get to it. We need, for week 27, we need something representing a holiday. Guess what I'm going to do? Because this is Monday before July the 4th. So I'm going to do July the 4th as my holiday. A toy, a handwritten line from a song, water in some form, the sun or moon, and a shoe or shoes. I sort of have all of those things. The only thing that is iffy is the shoes. I'm not sure that I have shoes, and you'll see why in a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on my background. I have a nighttime sky as my background. And I say a nighttime sky because it is dark background with stars. So I'm going to count that as a night sky. I'm going to do this with my tape runner, and then I will put a little. I will also put. Okay, somewhere I have the top of this thing. I just had it. Don't know where it went. Oh, here it is. Sorry. Here it is. I found it. And then let's get a little glue on here. This is being filmed on the Monday that you actually are now watching, or should be, if you have chosen to watch. You would be watching week 26 today, and I am filming week 27 today because we're going out of town on Wednesday, or excuse me, on Thursday, and we won't be back. We'll be back on Sunday, but I did not want to have to try to do this on that Monday or that Sunday when we get back, because I just wanted to already have it done. So I am doing this today. And I don't think it matters which way this goes, so we'll just do it this way. So on this Monday, we had a little rain this morning, and we needed it so badly, so very, very badly. That didn't do well. I can get it pulled up. That didn't go on there too well at all. Let's try that again. Oh, come on. I think it's because I need something so I can see the edge of my paper again. Now maybe I can do it. So if I'm off camera, I'm sorry, but I can't see it the way that I was doing it. Anyway, so we had some rain today. It was so needed. So very, very needed. So I'm glad that we got some. And later in the week, I think they are predicting some bit more. So that would be wonderful if they did. Okay, so this is my background, which has nothing to do with any of the prompts. But the next thing is something representing a holiday. Well, I have these stamps from my scrapbooking days, and I'm going to be using this lovely Statue of Liberty. But that is, and then I do have a toy, but then I also needed a handwritten line from a song. Did not say it had to be my handwriting, so it is not my handwriting, but it is handwritten, as you can see, and it is The Star Spangled Banner, a line from the Star Spangled Banner. That is going to be my line of a song. I need to try to get this. I tell you what, you know, I don't like these stickers that have this background piece, because whenever I want to pick up something and then put it back down, I never can get it back in the right place. And right now, I need an area that doesn't have any sticker on it. So I'm going to take this off, if I can get it off, so that I have this area here that I can stick a little something to it. And see, I want to be able to put these stickers down in some other fashion besides the way they were. These are Mrs. Elizabeth's Craft, I think is what they're called. And hopefully I can get all this off, because I can't stand that. Forgive me for this. I know this is not something you need to see, but I need this thing. Okay, we're going to leave it like that. That gives me a little bit of room to work. If I reposition this star, and this, then I have a little place that's where I can stick this, so that I can get this on here just like I want to. And I couldn't do it in my hand. I want this to be right here, right along here, like that. There we go. I think that'll do it. Yeah. Now I also want to take this, because she is awfully perfect and I don't want her to be perfect. So, because I've been out in the weather a long time, many days, many years, many centuries. So she shouldn't be perfect, because she wouldn't be perfect. So we're gonna put a little bit of, let me do that over here, so in case it comes off on the, so we're gonna put a little bit of spackle on her in different places, just because she wouldn't be perfect. Having been out in the weather as long as she's been out in the weather. And I used archive ink, so it should stay on there. Okay, then, so that's gonna be my holiday. That's going to represent my holiday. Okay, then I also have water in some form. This is my water. I don't know if you can tell that it is water, but it is water. It's dark, because this is the night sky, so it needed to be dark. And it is water. And it came from the Rob Report magazine. And so I also need to here. So I'm just going to kind of lay this out. And then I have a toy. And this is a toy boat that a little boy made, Dick, of Dick, Jane, and Sally, made this boat so he could float it in the water, and it is going to float on this water right in here. And I'm going to make a little slit where it can just barely slide down in there, so it will look like it's in the water. Although this kind of boat really just sits on top of the water, but I'm going to make it go inside just a tiny bit, just because I think it'll look a little bit more realistic. So again, I am doing a scene. I don't always do scenes, but it just seems like that's what I've been doing lately. Okay, so that is going to be like that. I didn't get that cut good enough to make that work exactly like I want it to. So we're going to cut just a little bit more. Okay. Now, that's going to go down in here, just like that. Yes, that's good. That's better. Okay, so there is the boat in the water, toy boat in the water. And I have a little island here because the Statue of Liberty is out in the water, but it is on an island. Ellis Island, to be exact. And I know this doesn't look anything like the island that it is on today, but I thought this would suffice as a grounding element for my Statue of Liberty. Okay, I don't think I got it on there straight. I tell you what I need to do. Let me put this down about where I think it needs to go. Okay, first I'm going to glue this water down because it is going to slip and slide on me, and I don't think I'm going to tuck anything under it. I'm going to glue the boat down first, though. Let's put a little bit there to glue that boat down. Whoops. See, that's the reason I'm gluing the boat down, because it'll come out. This is a very high-end paper that this Robb Report magazines are made of, and they are very slippery. So this is there. Then I'm going to go ahead and glue it all down. I don't think I'm putting anything underneath it, and if it is, maybe I can work fast enough that I can pull it back up, or somehow lift it back up. So let's just do that. Just be easier on me. And I'm all about it being easy on me. Okay, now that's good. So that is my water. I don't know what's up with me doing these little scenes lately. This third one in a row, I think, that's actually a little scene. But it is what it is. And that's where it's going. Okay, I want this little sign to be right at the edge of the water, and I want her to be standing up straight. So I'm gonna lightly put her down, and then I'll position this over it because I want it to look like she's down, you know, not, gotta move it over a little bit, that she is down in the island, that, you know, not just floating on top or just sitting on top of the island. It needs to have a little of the ground coming up around the pedestal here. That's what I'm aiming for. There, like that. That is what I'm after. That right there. Now I can move this down just a touch more, because like I said, I don't want to be a whole lot of space here under the little sign that has the there. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so we'll get this part down, and then we'll finish up whatever else we have to do here. It's a little bit more to do, not a lot. So anyway, I hope everyone is doing well. Like I said, we had a little rain today. It has been warm, as everyone has commented that it has been warm everywhere. It has not been horrible here. I mean, it was 97 degrees yesterday, but the humidity around here is not as bad as it normally is. So even though it's warmer than it usually is this time of year, we do get 97 degrees on occasion July and August. So we're kind of used to getting those kind of temps along with the humidity, but the humidity has been much better. Today with the rain, it's kind of humid, but we needed the rain. Okay, now I don't think I need anything up here, so I can go ahead and put her down. I think I've got her straight. Now we need the moon or the sun. So I have a moon right here. And I want her head behind it, and I want her torch behind it, so we can lift it up just a little bit, just like that. Okay, I'm gonna glue that down. I made this moon with the Tim Holtz moon mask. There are 3 sizes. This is the smallest size moon. And I just cut the circle. It's a mask, but I didn't use it as a mask. I used the inner part as a stencil. This is not supposed to be there. What is that? Huh, I don't know what that is. I got it. Okay, so there is the moon. And then, what do we have? Uh-oh, I'm missing something. Uh-oh. It's on the floor, of course. It's always on the floor. If you don't know where something is, and it has just disappeared, look on the floor. Oh, baby. Okay. So, what else do you need when you have the 4th of July? You need fireworks. So I have my fireworks just like this, and I'm going to have it just like this. And then let me finish gluing down this little boat here, and then we'll all we need to do then is go over everything to make sure I have it all. I think I do. Well, I'll tell you the iffy part in just a minute. There is an iffy part, and I'm not sure, and I didn't look it up. So if anybody knows, you can look it up or tell me or something. I need to put this little bit right here down. Okay, now my island kind of disappears into the sea, and that's okay because that's how it did. This island is actually from the same page that the water's on. This is actually a Hawaiian island. I'm not sure which one, but I'm making it work for my statue. Okay, so I am going to put I fussy cut this fireworks. It was not fun. I have had these stickers literally forever. I mean, literally, I probably got them when I first started scrapbooking, which was in '94. And they are a see-through sticker, and they're sort of on a plastic-ish kind of, not really shiny, but just a plasticky kind of base. And that was falling apart. And so my little glitteries, this has got little glitteries on it, my little glitteries were coming up and coming off. But I managed to get it all like it should be. And I just want them to be kind of like that. Yeah, kind of like that. I'm going to go ahead and put this one down. So I didn't like the way it looked because I was afraid, because it was see-through, that it wouldn't show on this dark background that I have going on here. The night sky, I was afraid because these were clear stamps, that they would not show up well on the dark background. So I stuck them on an off-white background and cut them out. And that was an interesting process. It took me a little while, but not too bad. It wasn't horrible. I've done worse. I've had worse things to cut out. So it wasn't too bad. So I also would have chosen some other color for my fireworks, but this is what I had. So I'm all about using what I have. And I haven't printed anything out to use on any of these collages. I have used what I have. Okay, and then we're going to put this one down next. This one's coming together quite easily. It actually, I knew as soon as I saw that it was a holiday, and I think Marguerite probably did this on purpose because she could see that it was going to be coming out. This one would be due the week of July the 4th. So I think she did that on purpose, which is fine that she did. And here we are. And then this one's going to be overlapping that one just a bit. I thought about, whoopsie, now this one's coming up right here. See this? Which one is it? This one right here? One of these just came up. Oh, see, it just broke off. Okay, we're just going to trim that. See where you might not be able to see it, but right here, I don't know if you can see, but right there, it's white on the end. That just broke off. So I'm just going to cut that off shorter. Okay, now, so as soon as I saw that we needed a holiday, something that represented the holiday, it came to me because I knew I had some scrapbooking stickers that had to do with the 4th of July. I couldn't remember exactly what because I hardly ever use any of those things anymore. And so I went on a search, and when I found the Statue of Liberty, I said, okay, that's good. And then I found these fireworks. I thought, well, that's good. We can do that. And I would have done, more red, white, and blue kind of fireworks if I had them. I didn't have them. Then I thought about using stickles to make that happen, but I was afraid I'd mess it up. So this was here, and I had it, and so I just did it. And that doesn't want to stick to itself right there. Okay, so there's my fireworks. Now, let's go over, and I'm going to, this is the rest of this piece of water. That's going to be just as a background right there. I have this red, white, and blue top hat. Uncle Sam's top hat. That's going to be right there. And then I have also God Bless America, which I'm going to put right over here. Okay, so let's just go over the prompts. Something representing a holiday. Well, actually, the whole thing represents the 4th of July. A toy is this little boat in the water here. A handwritten line from a song. Not my handwriting, but this looks like handwriting. So I'm counting that. It is Star Spangled Banner. The first line, "Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light." And then water in some form. This is my water down here from the Robb Report, and it was advertising the Hawaiian Islands, some resort or homes available in the Hawaiian Islands. The sun or the moon. I have the moon. And then the iffy one is the bonus. It says a shoe or shoes. Well, I believe the Statue of Liberty has on sandals. So I'm calling that the shoe. I don't think she's barefooted. You can tell that there is something wrapped around her toes right there. I didn't look it up to see, but I think she has on sandals. So that is my week 27. So now we are now working with week 27 on the second half of the year. We have started that already. And here we are. So I hope that you enjoyed my little collage today. And I hope that you will comment if you are so led to do so. Let me know what you think about this. It has been interesting because I don't always do. I think I've said earlier this year that working in this size book, my collages are very different than they are when I'm working in a smaller size page, which I did smaller. All the other 2 years have been smaller, and even before that I did the 3x5 Rolodex. So my collages are very different. I don't usually do scenes like this, and those others I didn't do too much of that. Some, but not as much. But I am really doing it more this time. And that one just came up. My little glitter things, I may have to put some, well, I'm just going to have to leave that there, I guess. Yep. These little glitter things, I may have to put some matte medium over that. Keep them from popping up because they are wanting to do so. The little glitter part keeps breaking off. Anyway, so this is my collage for this week. I appreciate you coming along. Hit the subscribe button if you would like to see further videos from me, and of course that notification bell. And give me a comment if you would on what you think about this one. And let me give you a little bit of close-up. I'll take this over on the side. I'll glue that down when you're not on camera with me, but I don't know if you can see. I don't know if you can see the water without it being reflecting. It is dark, but the whole, you know, it's nighttime, so the water would be darker in the nighttime. So I hope that you can tell that's what it is, and that this is an island that she is sitting on. I don't know if you can tell all that or not on camera, but that is what we have. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.